In the final days leading up to the 2004 U.S. presidential election, a significant event unfolded as news channels broadcasted a videotape of Osama bin Laden.
The message suggests the Al-Qaeda leader wants to appear in direct command of the terrorists.
This election, featuring candidates George Bush and John Kerry, was pivotal in American history, with both contenders pledging to seek retribution against bin Laden for the 9/11 attacks upon taking office. In the footage aired on Al Jazeera, bin Laden appeared in good health and made a direct confession to the 9/11 attacks. The purpose of this recording was clear: to demonstrate to the world, and particularly to the United States, that the most wanted man on the planet felt utterly secure, even as his video stirred a media frenzy across America. As Osama bin Laden's videotape stirred intense reactions across the United States, the situation at the CIA headquarters in Virginia was one of mounting frustration. The special task force dedicated to locating bin Laden was finding that nearly every lead had gone cold. This was particularly disheartening for the CIA, as just 3 years prior, they had been on the brink of capturing the elusive mastermind behind the 9/11 attacks. In the month following the 9/11 attacks, the U.S. launched an invasion of Afghanistan, driving Al-Qaeda fighters into the rugged eastern regions of the country. There, in the Tora Bora caves, Al-Qaeda had entrenched themselves, and the CIA believed Osama bin Laden was among them. The American military engaged in intense battles against Al-Qaeda in Tora Bora. When ground assaults did not yield success, they resorted to heavy airstrikes. By the time the American forces claimed victory, bin Laden had already slipped away. Only 20 individuals were captured in the aftermath, marking a missed golden opportunity for the CIA. However, unbeknownst to them, one of the captives, Mohammed al-Qahtani, would eventually lead them closer to bin Laden. Previously unknown to the CIA, al-Qahtani confessed his ties to Al-Qaeda and revealed he had come to Afghanistan to participate in the attacks. Upon checking his fingerprints, the CIA discovered a match with records of an individual who had attempted to enter the United States just weeks before 9/11. This person, carrying $800 in cash and a one-way ticket, had been denied entry by customs agents due to suspicion and subsequently sent back. This individual was none other than Mohammed al-Qahtani, whose fingerprints had already been recorded in the CIA system. There was another compelling link between Mohammed al-Qahtani and Al-Qaeda. On the same day, and at the same time he attempted to enter the United States, a call was made from a phone booth at the Orlando airport to an Al-Qaeda number in the UAE. Since al-Qahtani was at the airport then, the CIA suspected the call was made by someone there to meet him or his associate. Additionally, the FBI discovered an abandoned car in the Orlando airport parking lot, rented by Mohammed Atta, the same Atta who piloted American Airlines Flight 11 into the World Trade Center's northern tower during the 9/11 attacks. These incidents were all connected to Mohammed al-Qahtani. The investigation team concluded that al-Qahtani was intended to be one of the hijackers on United Airlines Flight 93, which crashed in Pennsylvania as passengers attempted to retake control. After a thorough investigation and connecting the dots, al-Qahtani was interrogated again, revealing his connection to Al-Qaeda. 3 months later, in March 2002, another Al-Qaeda operative named Abu Zubaydah was captured. Zubaydah was instrumental in transporting supplies for the group and assisted the CIA in capturing Khalid Sheikh Mohammed a year later. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the mastermind behind the 9/11 attacks, had been the key target. Al-Qahtani revealed to the CIA that in July 2001, 2 months before the 9/11 attacks, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed introduced him to a figure previously unknown to the CIA, Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti, who had been responsible for training al-Qahtani. This information was crucial in helping the CIA understand Al-Qaeda's structure, but it was insufficient to locate Osama bin Laden. Despite exhaustive efforts, bin Laden remained elusive, with no concrete leads available. Surveillance of his family members revealed no contact with him. The CIA only knew that bin Laden was sending messages from an unknown location, with his audio tapes released over the years indicating contact solely with Al-Qaeda leadership. Consequently, the CIA shifted its strategy to tracking Al-Qaeda's courier network, the individuals responsible for carrying messages between bin Laden and other Al-Qaeda leaders. In January 2004, Kurdish security forces arrested a man named Hassan Gul, who was carrying a letter from Osama bin Laden. Gul was handed over to the CIA, where he revealed critical information during interrogation. He identified Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti as bin Laden's personal courier, the same Abu Ahmed who had trained Mohammed al-Qahtani. As the investigation zeroed in on Abu Ahmed, the team encountered mixed reports about his role within Al-Qaeda. While Hassan Gul asserted that Abu Ahmed held a significant position, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed described him as a retired member. In 2005, the capture of another Al-Qaeda commander, Abu Faraj al-Libbi, further muddied the waters as he too downplayed Abu Ahmed's importance. The CIA was left with conflicting opinions from interrogated Al-Qaeda members, and aside from his alias, had no concrete information about Abu Ahmed. Interestingly, the information from Al-Qaeda members was extracted through perilous methods, including various forms of torture. Despite the CIA's extensive efforts over the next 2 years, Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti and Osama bin Laden remained untraceable. The next significant breakthrough came in 2007 from another intelligence agency, which revealed Abu Ahmed's real identity as Ibrahim Saeed Ahmed, a Pakistani whose family had relocated to Kuwait. Although they had finally uncovered his real name, it would still take several more years to capture him. The CIA focused its efforts on tracking Ibrahim Saeed, also known as Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti. They tapped calls from Kuwait and other Middle Eastern countries to Pakistan, hoping to trace Abu Ahmed. After monitoring millions of phone calls over several years, a significant breakthrough occurred in June 2010. A phone call, spoken in Arabic and Pashto, raised suspicions. During the conversation, a person in Pakistan mentioned being with the same people he had been with before, leading the CIA to believe this was indeed Abu Ahmed al-Kuwaiti. Additionally, the individual in Pakistan took extensive precautions to avoid being tracked, frequently turning his mobile phone on and off and only activating it while moving. With this confirmation, ground-level surveillance of Abu Ahmed commenced. In August 2010, a Pakistani CIA agent was assigned to the task. After several days, the agent was unable to locate Abu Ahmed in any location where bin Laden might be. This led the CIA to suspect that bin Laden could be residing in the same compound as Abu Ahmed. Although the US could not be entirely certain, it seemed possible that the person they had been searching for over the past 10 years might be there. The intelligence agency's task was complete, and a special unit was now charged with raiding the compound. On May 1, 2011 at 11 p.m., 2 Black Hawk helicopters lifted off from Jalalabad airfield in Afghanistan, heading towards bin Laden's compound in Abbottabad. This mission presented several complications. America had not informed Pakistan, and the compound was located near a Pakistani military academy. To avoid detection by Pakistani radar, the helicopters were outfitted with stealth technology. The operation was slated for 40 minutes, but within the first 15 minutes, Navy SEALs located and killed Osama bin Laden on the 3rd floor of the building. The remaining time was spent in combat with bin Laden's guards, and after 38 minutes, the team exited the compound. On the return journey, an emergency arose when one of the helicopters failed to take off. As a result, the damaged helicopter was destroyed, and everyone, including bin Laden's body, had to return in a single helicopter. According to US officials, bin Laden's body was buried at sea in the Arabian Sea, with permission from Saudi Arabia within 24 hours. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more engaging videos.